So today's topic is midpoint theorem. First of all, you should know the statement properly. The line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is equal to the half of it. It's important to learn the theorem because sometimes in the paper it comes with the statement midpoint theorem, so you have to write the statement as well. Now let's start with the proof. Let's make the figure. First of all, we have line segment joining the midpoint of two sides of triangle parallel to third side. So I'll make a triangle ABC, a triangle namely A, B and C. So I will take the two midpoints of two sides, let it be E and F, and I join it EF. This should be parallel to BC and this should be the equal to the half of BC. That means EF is half of BC. So to understand it better, I have divided the whole proof into 4 equal parts. First step is construction. That you should know what is the construction to make it the proof. Then we need to prove the congruence, and after the congruence the process is CPCT. So after congruence and CPCT we will prove it, the figure is a parallelogram, and after we have just proof left. So construction is important here. We need to construct a line parallel to BE from the C and join from F to D. It's very important processes to prove the triangles congruent. You should know which triangles you need to prove it congruent. Now we need EF and BC. So it means AEF and FDC. I'm going to take these two triangles and the congruency will happen in these two triangles. So AEF and CDF. I have taken two triangles. Now F is the midpoint, that means AF and FC are equal. In the construction, I have taken CD is parallel to AB. That means AE and DC is also parallel. So I can take angle when angle 2 are equal to each other by alternative angles. Now even this F wala portion, angle 3 and angle 4, they are vertically opposite, so they are also equal. The two triangles are congruent. It means congruency part is done. So AEF is congruent to triangle CDF by ASA. Now if the congruency is done, we need to take the CPCT portion. Now how to take the CPCT portion, which we need the proof. Like EF portion should be equal to FD, the first one. And the second one is AE and CD should be equal, because in a parallelogram opposite pair we need that. So it means the congruency is done. For parallelogram we just need to take one pair which is equal and parallel. So in these two triangles we have taken that CD is parallel to AB in these two figures. It means if it is parallel to AB, it is parallel to BE as well. Now AE is equal to CD, A is equal to EB. So AB is also equal to CD. It means the pair is equal as well as parallel, so it is a parallelogram. Now if it is a parallelogram, it means I can take my proof wali sides. EF is made from ED. So ED is parallel to BC because it is a parallelogram. So it means EF is also parallel to BC. It means one portion is done. Now again, BEDC is a parallelogram. ED is equal to BC, opposite sides equal, and EF is the 2 times of ED. So I have written EF as 2 times of ED. So 2 is gone there to the other side. It becomes EF is equal to half of BC. So this is the proof. Remember to write the whole statement again as a proof, hence proved. So basically whole midpoint theorem is divided into 4 parts. First is construction, then do the congruency and CPCT. Then after the congruency is done, parallelogram, and after that your proof statement. So this is whole your midpoint theorem. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe.